long as I can remember, there's been the Fort Collins Baseball Club.
The players of the Fort Collins Baseball Club first took to the field in 1961. Founders established the club as a nonprofit agency to bring the joy of baseball to the Fort Collins community.
In the 1960s was an amazing experience.
Wanted to get something for the kids, the boys to have during the summertime.
That was the year that they formed the club. They had a draft.
Organizers assembled 8 teams and a volunteer force of parents to make it all happen.
For the season, they would ask for volunteers to bring their lawnmowers to cut the weeds down.
A lot of moms and dads pitched together to get things going. They were umpires and coaches and team moms and everything. As a 10-year-old kid, you know, it's really fun to be with your buddies and to have your dad coaching your baseball team.
Colorado State University donated vacant lots on the west side of campus to use as ball fields. Volunteers put together the diamonds and fencing each year using donations from the county.
We had to build our own diamonds.
They pulled it together. They used to play over at CSU where the towers are now.
They allowed us to play baseball on those 2 blocks during the summertime.
And we had 4 teams on that one lot.
The thing that pops out in my mind are where we played. Places now that you wouldn't see the remnants of baseball going on.
To keep the bats swinging and kids fielding balls, club members organized various fundraisers throughout the year to pay for equipment and uniforms.
They didn't have t-shirts my size, so my mom had to modify my shirt so that I could get it on.
We were short on money, naturally. We sold Hershey candy bars, them big ones, you know. Anyone that had anything they wanted to sell, they had to donate it to us and have a public sale every year.
And we were able to, I think, raise over $1,000 each year to support Little League Baseball in Fort Collins.
Coaches and players established traditions as the club grew, including preseason parades to gain support from the community.
We had the boys get dressed up in their uniforms and all their baseball gloves and stuff.
We all lined up by team, and the coaches walked with their team down College Avenue. It was just a fun time. A lot of community folks turned out and watched that parade.
The Fort Collins Baseball Club welcomes families from across the community, making it one of the leading organizations for kids in northern Colorado. The club's mission is to build character and appreciation for teamwork.
They learn to play with other kids. They learn to get along with coaches.
Character is definitely something that I think the club supports and encourages with its coaches and parents.
Teaching sportsmanship and community values.
A key initiative of the club is to maintain a scholarship fund and give all kids the chance to enjoy playing baseball, regardless of their financial situation.
If a child wants to play and is wanting to get on a team, the club finds a way to get them on, and that's what the scholarships are all about.
Many people right now who are getting scholarships are families that we know, families that are our next door neighbors in our community.
I think it's just been an amazing opportunity for our family. It's something that we would not have been able to do on our own, and it's provided Devin with this experience.
You get to meet up with a bunch of friends and play games.
The scholarship make TSM play baseball every year possible. Otherwise, there may be some financial concern.
We've given scholarships to approximately 8,500 families and have exceeded over $90,000 in 50 years in scholarship funds that we've given out to families in our community.
What I really like to see about what the club has to offer here in Fort Collins is they offer something for all kids.
Building a tight-knit community of supporters, the club offers everything from recreational programs to highly competitive teams that travel around the state and across the country. The club emphasizes the fundamental importance of recreational baseball as an essential source of exercise for our young people and a way to bring people together as players, coaches, and families.
The greatest gift that I think a coach can have is the opportunity for a player when they are in adulthood to be able to go back to that coach and say, I remember when you did this for me. There's nothing more valuable than to have somebody remember what you did for them when they were a child and the importance and the value that has for them as they propagate through life.
We just found out what an amazing group of people there is to support these kiddos in our community.
You don't know how wonderful it is unless you get involved some way.
Because I just love the sport, it's fun to play. It's better playing outside than just sitting on a couch watching TV.
The Fort Collins Baseball Club gave me that opportunity to have an outdoor activity after school and meet a lot of people that I wouldn't normally have met, and so I'm thankful for that.
It's interesting, if you ask the kids what they most remember about their playing time, it was always the off-the-field things that they really remember.
I hope this summer they allow us to lead off or steal or something like that.
I got so much more out of it than the kids did. I know I did. I mean, I got so that it was kind of the highlight of my...
We looked forward to every weekend, every practice.
It was the highlight of my existence in a lot of ways.
Oh, I got to work with some great coaches. I mean,
yeah, coaches too.
The game of baseball would not exist without umpires. Throughout its history, the club has encouraged young people to stay involved in the game by training them as umpires and creating opportunities for them to officiate on the field.
Umpire is such a weird figure in the game of baseball because Americans hate dictators. You know, America's game baseball has that one person or those two people that render ultimate decisions, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. And that's part of why people don't like umpires very much. But I mean, I can't imagine a close play to decide a game where the players have to decide amongst themselves whether the individual is safe or out.
10-year-olds are the hardest to umpire because their parents really still like them. And so when Bobby gets thrown out at second, they're like, that's my Bobby, he's adorable and he's cute, and you threw him out, and the parents take it really personal.
Umpiring has given me a chance to meet so many great people.
The club has played a central role in establishing Fort Collins as a baseball town by coaching kids at an early age and building their skills as competitive players.
When I was a kid, Fort Collins was really not considered a baseball town.
It started out more of a neighborhood rec kind of program where teams were put together based on schools. We got together and formed a more competitive team, which I think was the start of the traveling teams.
Kids who had played rookie league or who had played on the select teams, you started to see them showing up at high school, and it was great to see Fort Collins schools really start to take that next step.
All of a sudden this town has emerged as a very authentic baseball town in this state and in the United States.
Layton's club and our club has both had the fortunes of having several of these kids move on and play at the college level.
We have 16 kids playing college baseball right now. We have 7 of them at Division I schools, at major colleges.
There's no doubt in my mind that that can be directly traced to the competitive program within Fort Collins Baseball Club.
Really, everybody came through here.
Everyone came through here. It's the Fort Collins Baseball Club.
That's right.
Nowadays, we're sending 4 or 5 kids a year on to play college baseball, some of them at the Division II level. But in the last few years, we've had multiple kids sign with Division I program.
But it's not without extremely strong club coaches that are very vested in their kids and the development of these kids to advance them on into high school ball. We want to pass them to the high school coaches. From there, the high school coaches will pass them on to collegiate ball or even farther.
We run our summer baseball through our city baseball club. Not a lot of high schools have that luxury. I can tell you they're jealous of the fact that we have somebody helping us out like Fort Collins Baseball Club.
My experience with working with Fort Collins Baseball Club and them providing equipment and balls, scheduling, giving us field opportunities is just remarkable to be able to do that, and gives every kid a chance to play, and I think it's just unbelievable that we have that here in town.
It's also the kids from the Division II, sometimes the rec leagues, those kids that end up being great players in our program too, that fill in all those spots that you don't want to forget about, because those coaches are doing a great job too.
I honestly believe we're just about to get to the point where we're going to have a kid playing in the major leagues here within the next 5 to 10 years, and it's going to be a really amazing thing and so gratifying for the people of Fort Collins.
In partnership with the Colorado Rockies Player Development Fund, the club has worked to build and maintain ball fields in northern Colorado.
Within that program, it was an incentive that Rockies at a certain level had to give back into the community by building and helping develop baseball fields.
And that was one of the best programs that we had developed, and it's had a great impact on youth baseball.
All these beautifully groomed fields and places like Larry Walker Field that are like miniature Taj Mahals for baseball players. It's just a wonderful baseball town.
We developed Walt Weiss Field, which is out in Timnath, and we also helped develop 2 ball fields at Bolts Junior High School in conjunction with the school district, the city, and the soccer club. It takes community partnerships to be able to develop these kind of fields.
Just the facilities and the connection to our big league club is the first thing that kids get excited about.
I haven't seen a lot of youth fields that were in that good a shape.
The club has grown tremendously over the years, starting with just a few teams in 1961. Over the past 50 years, FCBC membership and participation have enjoyed astronomical growth.
It's a wonderful program now. We only had, 7 or 8 teams? And now I guess they got over 250 teams.
The 50 years, in the numbers that I've been able to track, we've had over 100,000 kids who have passed through this club.
It just kind of shows that baseball's alive and well in Colorado, all the way from the Rockies up to Fort Collins.
It's been very rewarding, and just watching baseball grow from 1961 to date with the success that youth baseball has had in this community.
I'm not surprised we're at 50 years. There's a lot of generational stuff in this town. There's a lot of people who are intertwined with each other in baseball.
That's a long time.
Wonderful job isn't the right word, but the contribution has been great. Keep it up.
And the fact that it's gone for 50 years and as strong as it is now, it just says a lot about the people. And you know, Fort Collins is a great community, and that's a perfect example right there.
Number one, thank you, because I mean, there's a lot of the things that took place early on that were probably pretty difficult to keep the club going and keep it as successful as it has been.
There was a lot of people ahead of us that laid some of the groundwork for this organization to be as successful as it is.
You can't talk about FCBC without talking about Pat Lunch.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine how Pat Lunch stays so young looking. She looks great, and congratulations, Pat.
It's a rare baseball person that can see, you know, beyond the utility of an umpire to the value of an umpire.
She had such a big heart and a love for baseball that she allowed me to come in and be a female doing baseball, and supported me anytime there was a complaint or a positive compliment. Right. She was always there. She was the first one to let me know.
I would not be here with the countless hours of volunteers and coaches and umpires and boards and committees and the people that I've had the opportunity to be honored to be able to be with and work with.
And it's definitely a team effort, and I think we're on the right track for the future, and why not another 50 years, you know, to support this community and the game of baseball for the youth.
It's been an amazing journey, and I can say nothing other than thank you and congratulations for 50 amazing years, and I can't wait to see what the next 50 bring.